Hey everybody, so today I am bringing back an old video series that I haven't actually added to since March of 2019 last year. So it's been almost a full year since I've done one of these videos, and that is the Enforcer Hall of Fame. I'm not really sure why I stopped doing these. I think I just got on to doing other things and doing different kinds of videos, and I just haven't done any of these. But obviously, I've added a lot of new subscribers to this channel since last March. So if you're new and you want to look at some of these old videos and see who I've already added to my Enforcer Hall of Fame, feel free to go to the playlist page, and all these videos are in their own playlist, and you can go back and watch and see who I've already put in the Hall of Fame. And I'm gonna look to continue to do these and do these once a week, maybe once every couple of weeks, and kind of keep adding to this list. Basically, it's just the greatest enforcers in the history of the NHL from all different eras, from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I've done quite a few already. This, I believe, is the 20th one that I'm doing. And yeah, let's just get into it here. Who better to start this series back up with than the current San Jose Sharks head coach, Bob Boughner. Bob Boughner was a very, very tough defenseman back in his day in the late 90s and early 2000s in the NHL. Really a very willing fighter, somebody who fought a lot for the number of games that he played, and just a real tough guy who was always willing to stand up for his teammates and drop the gloves. And a really, if you go back and watch, particularly his first few years in the league with Buffalo, if you go back and watch, he was a bit wild at times for sure. But Bob Boughner played 630 career games in the NHL, scoring 15 goals and 57 assists for 72 career points. He also had 1,382 penalty minutes. That means he had more than twice as many penalty minutes as games played in the NHL. Yes, he was one tough SOB. Between playoffs and regular season, he fought 112 times in his career. Again, I don't count preseason fights for these videos, but 112 fights between regular season and playoffs throughout his career. Boughner came into the league with the Buffalo Sabres in 1995-96. He played with Buffalo from 95 until 1998. The 1998-99 season, he went to the Nashville Predators, played there until 2000. During the 99-2000 season, he was sent to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Finished that year with Pittsburgh, spent the next year with Pittsburgh, and then went to the Calgary Flames for 2001-2002. He played a couple of years in Calgary, and then during the 2003-2004 season, he was with the Carolina Hurricanes, which I don't have on the board because it didn't really fit. And he played 43 games that year. And then he went to the Colorado Avalanche that season, played 11 games with the Avalanche, and then finished up his career in Colorado in 2005-2006. Where he played half a season with 41 games. You know, he never played 82 games in a season. He was never a guy that usually was in the lineup necessarily on a nightly basis, especially towards the end of his career. He did play 77 games his second season in Buffalo. He played 79 his first year in Nashville. He played 79 in 2001-2002. With Calgary, so it's not like he was a healthy scratch all the time or anything like that, but particularly towards the end of his career, the number of games played certainly started to drop. 2003-2004, he played 43 with Carolina and 11 with Colorado after getting traded, and then his final season, 2005-2006, he only played 41 with Colorado. But anyway, pretty good career. Certainly a very respectable career for somebody who really literally had to fight his way to stay in the league. 630 NHL games is certainly nothing to be ashamed of. And His most active season fight-wise came in 1996-97 with the Buffalo Sabres, which was his first full season in the NHL. He played 77 games that year. He had 21 fights that season and 225 penalty minutes. His best offensive season in the NHL came in 2002-2003 with the Calgary Flames. He scored 3 goals and 14 assists for 17 points that year. He had one season in his career going over the 200 penalty minute mark. That was the 96-97 season I just mentioned, where he had 21 fights. And 8 times in his NHL career, so 8 seasons, he had over 100 penalty minutes in the NHL. So he was obviously a very tough player, a very physical player, not afraid to get involved, not afraid to drop the gloves. And there were a lot of tough guys during this time in the late 90s, early 2000s, but Bob Boughner was definitely one of the toughest in the league for that era, and a very, very willing fighter and combatant. So with that's it for Bob Boughner. He is now inducted into my Enforcer Hall of Fame. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon and merchandise store are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.